That sounded good. Maybe it'll be picking up in the background.
Maybe.
It should, because remember it was working from far away when
This
we were
thing has
leaving.
a strap?
Yeah, you kind of need it when you're standing at least.
Oh yeah, look at that. You don't have to support it. I feel like I always wear a strap.
That sounded really good. The cool thing about the mandolin is it's easy to sound good. That's what I found. You want to pick? You were sounding good. What were you playing at the beginning? That was nice.
I don't remember. I was just playing it like it was a guitar. That's it.
It was cool. You had your finger up at the top, like
Yeah.
there. Yeah. That sounds cool.
And variations of that. Just a different timing, whatever. Yeah.
That sounded cool. So.
No, I messed up on that one. That was what I was supposed to do. Pinky not ring. Oh.
Nice
All right, yeah,
Good one.
it's basically those chords.
That's
at
good.
Different whatevers.
Now I'll show you a sweet riff. You can put that down. Yeah, thanks. And hand me my pick.
Here's your pick.
Yes, sir. And hold this if you can. This is ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna have a music stand next time. Alright, so this is a rascally riff. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. One more time. I always mess up those two notes. I should have practiced. Anyway, thought that would be fun for a minute.
Yeah, I like playing music.
Spice it up a little. Yeah, because we both do a lot of music stuff, so it'd be good to incorporate some. Probably. It's very good, John. Okay, next topic. Have you heard
Have I heard
of shucking and jiving?
of what and jiving?
Shucking and jiving?
Shucking and jiving.
You
Why
never
does
heard
that
of it?
sound familiar?
It's a saying. Shucking and jiving is slang for joking and acting evasively in the presence of an authoritative figure. Isn't that fun?
Oh, okay. Yes, it is.
I like that.
Little rascally
Yeah.
scallywag.
Yeah, it's fun. So yeah, we're gonna go right through this list here.
Hit it. Shucking and jiving our way through.
Hell yeah, brother.
Ducking the cops.
While acting, where is it? Joking and acting evasively in the presence of an authoritative figure. That's like being a class clown, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's my voice is starting to run out. On Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, which is one I like a lot. There's this one episode they're talking about BB girls like naughty bees, which is
BB as in like BB gun, like BB.
a BB girl is a baby girl.
Oh, okay.
They've got all their own slang. So they're saying a BB girl is basically like 25 years or younger girl,
Mm-hmm.
and a naughty bee is like a naughty boy. And I thought it was funny. They're like BB girls like naughty bees. It's kind of true, right?
I guess so. If you say so. It's the gospel.
All right.
Tacos, beer, and music.
Yeah, my parents got this one for me. I already have the neck stain from like being a sweaty, dirty child. All right. Next one. The boys will be there at the bog. I mean, we can do this one.
Oh, the turklers.
Yep. There was one. So there's one guy from this turkey group that they alienated from the group. And he was wandering around outside all morning by himself going...
Oh, he was yakking a storm, huh?
He was. It's funny. He's been coming for a few years now that he's been disbanded. I wonder why he's disbanded. If anybody knows why turkeys disband a turkey, right in.
They seem pretty inclusive. I don't know. Maybe he just got lost. They seem like simple creatures. True story. Over in Springfield, Wellwood Orchards peacock got loose and started following. What is that? Is that a gaggle of turkeys? What's a group of turkeys called?
Got me.
He started following him. He was one of their kind. So, I mean, if you're going to accept a peacock into your tribe, what did this guy do?
Must be something. He must be defective, is what I'm thinking.
And maybe.
Oh, yeah. So remember we were talking about bog and deep?
Oh, yeah.
So...
Getting in that mud. Tell you what, brother. Oh, yeah.
Ain't nobody bog as deep as me. Dude, okay, semi-related tangent. One of my friends up in Randolph before I moved out of there last year, his brother has like one of those, jacked up diesel trucks,
Oh, yeah.
And he took it to the drag strip, and he did a pull down the strip, and at the end, apparently some girl was like, "Oh my god, your truck is so cool," and like they started dating.
Stop.
And I think they've been together for like a year or two now. I haven't checked in recently, but I just think it's hilarious that you can just like jack up a truck and bring it to a drag strip and like it attracts the ladies. See, dude, he's a naughty bee.
Oh, yeah.
He's a naughty...
Yeah,
the BB girls like naughty bees.
Whoa, what am I knocking over?
You're good. It's just some...
Is that my crackers that I brought? I brought crackers with me.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. Please.
You gotta get the snackage going. I know it's extremely rude to
you're good.
on television, but
No.
I don't care.
No, we don't care.
This is the YouTubes. We aren't getting paid. They must be mine, unless I left them in
Yeah,
the
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Feel free. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even see them.
Peanut butter crackers.
Oh, yeah. There he is.
Austin. So lucky that I didn't hear guitar.
Oh, that guitar. It was a cheap one.
But you don't want to put a hole in it now.
Nice. We did good. We got almost all the way through this.
Yeah, we're hammering it out today. We are strong and focused young lads.
Yeah, and I'm excited to watch back. Hopefully I'm not quite so frantic and talking fast and mumbling this time. I think I'm doing a little better, but I think there's still room for improvement. I was watching all these podcasts between the last one we made and this one. I was like, oh, all these guys are so entertaining, and they speak so clearly and confidently. Then I watched mine, and I'm like, another thing happened in you. I was like, oh, James.
I don't find it that bad.
It's not that bad, but when you're looking at the pros, it's like
No.
that's how you get good. You gotta.
Now, Mr. James, let's not compare ourselves to others.
Remember
They
the
don't
teachers?
know you.
Remember the teachers would say like, "Don't emulate your peers. You don't have to emulate your peers." He was emulating. That was back before games.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What did we have? Oh yeah, we're doing good. Oh yeah, the bog. So I've never been to a bog.
Mm-hmm.
I got my first 4-wheel drive truck a year or two ago, and I was saying how I don't want, like, I do want to go to a bog really bad,
Mm-hmm.
but I also don't want to get my truck like all muddy and wet. It's already halfway rusted away, and water makes it rust even more. But I figure, what's the point of having a 4-wheel drive truck if you don't go to a bog once in a while, right?
I mean, it's good for winter, but
No, you're right.
You can definitely. I mean, you got some pretty beefy tires. It looks like it should be bogging your specific vehicle. Maybe stick some hockey pucks in there, jack it up.
I've watched some bogs on YouTube. That toaster microwave is resonating with my voice a lot, but there's levels of bogging. So like you don't have to go drive through the center of the deepest mud. If you know what your truck is capable of, you can just like do bog on the outskirts, where it's like muddy but not like crazy, and still partake in the atmosphere.
Nice.
And
yeah, you don't have to be like center ring.
Yeah, so because like people with the big trucks, the serious trucks can do that, and like you can just do what you're capable of, and everybody's there to have fun. So it's not like you don't have to like get your truck stuck in the deepest mud if you don't want to.
Can I just drive it through a puddle at the entryway?
Yeah. So anyway, I was showing you those, screenshotting those messages to you. I wanted to put them on the screen. I forgot. But it was about the mud bog coming up, the Mother's and Father's Day mud bogs. One of them is in like a month or so.
Yeah, it's coming up.
And I was sending you those messages because like one of them said, this is some random Facebook group that I joined that I don't know anybody in it. And it's like, the boys are going to be there. Remember the message?
I'm still curious how you happened upon this.
It must have been my drinking days. I was probably just like drunk and was like, oh, bogging, I'll join that group. Because I have no memory of it. I don't know how it happened. But anyway, I was thinking it would be fun to go, me and you, go take my truck, go to the bog, and make a little fun little video that we could release to the fans.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do
the boys are going to be there.
The boys are going to be there.
We're going to
the boys and the lads will be cranking some mud.
You just roll down the windows. We heard the boys are going to be here.
What are you talking? It's like some old lady's property that got purchased. It's not even a thing anymore. And they're like, what are you talking about?
No, I'm excited though, because it says everyone's welcome. And
but it's annual then.
Yeah, like who knows if we'll fit in or whatever. We'll have fun. Let's do a little bit. The only problem is it's almost a 2-hour drive away. It's like an hour 40.
Ooh.
So if you didn't want to go,
all right,
I wouldn't be that disappointed.
That's a long haul for a maybe. If I had like been to one maybe closer.
Yeah,
but then again, I mean it's going to be different people.
Let's think about it.
North, so
I think it could be a fun adventure.
Mm-hmm.
We can go bogging.
Let's try it. Well, let's crank some mud. We'll make it happen.
We're going to bog the shit out of that truck, dude.
When? We don't know.
Mother's Day or Father's Day?
It has to be Mother's Day or Father's Day.
Yeah, which one's first? One of them's in like a month, right?
It must be Mother's Day. I remember Father's Day because it's like 2 days after my dad's birthday. Typically.
Yep. So yeah, we got to go bogging deep. We got to meet the boys. It's bogging is more of a southern culture. So we're way up in New England where there's not a lot of bogging culture, so we're lucky to even have a bog to check out.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it'll be cool. I think it's like, dude, these videos of the bogs in Florida. Florida's half bog.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of bog.
Boggy somewhere down there.
Dude, they've got like hundreds of trucks that meet up with like the biggest wheels you've ever seen, and they're just going through the deepest mud you've ever seen. Everybody's just like listening to music and drinking and have like cool sunglasses.
Oh, do I actually get some cool sunglasses?
I mean, this isn't going to be a Florida bog. It's not going to be as vibing as that. It's going to be. It's going to be. I mean, I don't know. I've never been, but I'm betting it'll be more of a crusty New England type bog.
Right.
Less vibrant and fun, maybe.
More mud.
You know how Vermonters are. They're a little crusty.
I heard, and this makes sense, in the north, especially the east, we are nice but act mean, and down south, they act nice but are mean.
Yeah, I've heard my friend said, the beaver friend.
Bye.
He's like, he's like the beaver. But he was saying that, because he wasn't from New England originally. He's like, I find New Englanders very standoffish. That's like the most accurate description I've ever heard. It's like, I'm not going to say hi to you, but if you say hi to me, I'm friendly and I'll talk. Like,
yeah,
that's pretty much how it goes.
No initiation.
There's no initiations going on. But yeah, anyway, I've got one or two more things on this list, and that's about it. I remember first grade, Jeff Snyder, he was tipping back in his chair and falling all the way on the ground. You know when you're a little kid, you can like fall and it doesn't hurt?
Yeah.
He's like, this is hilarious. And then he just kept doing it.
That makes sense. That sounds like something that Manny would do. He's been jumping off from his top bunk recently. We had to tell him to stop because
it's amazing what the body can do at that age.
I know.
I wish I could do it.
He didn't want to do it. Like we bargained a little bit. I was like, all right, you can do it, but you got to land on your beanbag. And like, then he started moving his beanbag. Then he put it right in front of the dresser. I'm like, no, we can't do that. Like, why can't you just take what's given to you and accept it for that? He's got to always push his luck. And I'm like, you can't do that anymore. I'm like, you're going to hit your face on that dresser. No way, dude. No way.
Sounds like an extreme sports kind of kid. Or maybe just
he's afraid to go skateboarding.
Well, skateboarding.
I bought him a skateboard and a little kid-sized skateboard, like a good one, like Enjoy brand.
Skateboarding is really dangerous, though.
I mean, he's just learning to push. Really, I'm like not having him drop in or anything.
Yeah.
It's like riding a bike, you know. Like you can't be afraid to fall down.
I just feel like I'm trying to feel like if he's in this mode, like jumping off of things mode.
Yeah, he likes to climb and jump off.
Yeah, what's the easiest activity that like you could transfer him into safely? Like trampolines, rock climbing. Yeah, I used to, dude. In high school, I loved rock climbing. Mm-hmm. It was so fun before I was injured.
His sister's doing the same thing. She's a little monkey. She's climbing everything.
Yeah. Hey. Or like a mat. You can get them like a tumble mat.
A tumble mat. Yeah.
I don't know. That's cool, though. I was never a jumper offer as a little kid.
I think that's so ironic. Susie brought it up today. I think that there is a trampoline park in Claremont. There's I've never heard of it, but apparently there's one close. So
nice.
We're gonna let him have at it for a day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because he does. He likes to be outside, which is awesome. You go on walks and hikes all the time. Little hikes around here, you know, like that trail behind the Brook Trail or whatever, and then we'll go up the swinging bridge and, you know, just little stuff for him. It's fun. We've been up to the fire tower on Okemo.
Oh, nice.
Drove up as far as we could and did the little walk.
I got lost up there at night one time. It was scary.
Getting lost on the mountain at night is not a good time.
It was windy and scary.
I would have been petrified of like bears.
Oh, I was just worried about figuring out how to get home.
Get home.
I wasn't too worried about the bears.
No, I guess not. If you're lost, then you don't, you're not paying attention to wildlife.
So yeah, Jeff Snyder would just fall back in his chair over and over and be like, "Watch this, guys," and just keep doing it. And that was fun. He must have done some brain damage. I mean, you can't do that without damaging your brain, but when you're young,
You'd be surprised.
yeah, those kids.
My daughter kept bouncing her head off the wall and laughing. I'm like, no, what are you doing?
Dude,
She's advanced for her age. She's very smart.
those child bodies are so strong.
They are.
It's unbelievable.
I told Manny he was a rubber band man the other day. Just his bones are rubber.
Yeah, and in that same class, Cheryl Ross was like putting the pencil on the end of the table and chopping it. It was like flying through the air. This was first grade, so she was having fun doing that, and we're all like watching her having fun. And then the teacher walks by behind where she's chopping it. I'll never forget this. I had the perfect view. She chops it right as the teacher's walking by. It goes right over the teacher's head, barely not touching it. And the teacher just never even realized it happened and just kept walking. Lucky. It was so cool. It was very.
That's crazy.
That was awesome. So I've got 2 more pictures left, and that's about it that I have for today. Still feeling a little frantic, but I think I'm improving compared to the last couple. The first one was okay. So
Bus Guy.
We've got Bus Guy and Bussy Doug. So in my
Bussy or Busy? That looks like Busy to me.
It is busy, but the meme is like Bussy. Okay. So it was close enough to be funny for me. So on our In Tribes, where it's Capture the Flag video game, I don't know how we came up with this funny Indian stereotype, but there's always a guy at the end. Oh yeah, so like my friend was good at passing the flag in midair, which is like takes a lot of skill to do. And he was like, "Oh, dude, I'm the flag pass king." Okay, after he did some good ones, but then he started messing some up.
So the ego will get you. You get too comfortable.
So he's like, "I can't be the king anymore. I guess I'm just a regular flag pass guy now."
Flag pass guy.
Yeah, so we just call him flag pass guy, and every once in a while he'd make a good one, and we'd call him king briefly for a minute again. But most of the time he's flag pass guy until he does the epic passes.
And is this him or is it?
Yeah. So I told Dolly 2, which they just took offline 2 days ago from me being able to use it for whatever. But I told it to draw an Indian man known as flag pass guy, and this is what it came up with. It came up with a bus guy and a bussy guy, which is or Bussy Doug. That's Bussy Doug, and that's Bus Guy. So, which is hilarious because, like, anyway, I don't know, because we talk about Bussy a lot. It's dumb. I feel stupid talking about it. It's so stupid, but we have fun.
Yeah, I mean, they throw the Ussy on.
We just get drunk and talk about Bussy, dude. Well, well, there's a button for like. It's a fun word. It's a fun word, and it's so funny. I've got this clip of my friend because we'll like save the funny audio chat and like highlights. I make comedy highlights from it, and which you can see on. What channel is it? El Champo YouTube channel. I can link it or whatever. Nobody cares, but we were talking about it. I'll link it. We were talking about it for like weeks, just joking around. Then one day, my friend is like, "So my wife found out today what bussy means." He's constantly chatting about it.
Oh, she didn't know. She was in the dark the whole time. She probably looked it up after hearing him say it.
Yeah, but we've got like a turbo button in the game that makes you go fly super fast, and so we just call it Mock Bussy. Like, dude, I was going Mock Bussy and he hit me with that disc. So it's funny because I asked it to make a flag pass guy and it came up with Bussy Doug. Like, I told it nothing about Bussy.
But it's busy.
Well, it's close enough. What are the chances? Busy
Doug.
In flag pass guy, there's no busy in that at all. So like it somehow got closer to our meme talk, like without even I don't even know how it knew how.
I don't know.
And then bus guy.
They're always listening.
I don't know why like all the Indians are like guy at the end, but whatever. Flag Past Sky. Anyway, that was. I also like the artwork. I feel like with the right text, that'd be a great album cover for like a folk album or something.
Maybe.
Indian folk music.
It looks like a cartoon to me.
It is. It's like a
With
cartoon
a
style.
stereotypical accent. Oh, hello.
Oh my god. I would play this one video if YouTube didn't copyright us. Fuck it, I'll play it anyway. Dude, it's so funny.
I'll play it anyway.
It's these funny. So, like, we always joke around pretending to be Indians arguing in voice chat. We're like, oh, fuck you, bloody, fuck you, no. Fuck you, fucking guy, fuck you. They really argue like that. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. And I found a video where it's like, it's so ridiculous that it's hard to believe that they really, truly insult each other like that, but they do. It's like they're trying to be as funny as possible with their insults, but they're
serious.
There's a few things. This is the third thing that I've known of where it's like I can't tell if they're intentionally memeing or if it's serious. They're so masterful. They're like Kaufman-esque, says it.
If you want to go, then you go to hill and go down. Why you get fried? Why? Are you crazy? You're fucking. You are fucking.
So he said, "You're fucking." Then the other guy said, "No, you're fucking. You are fucking." And he's like, "No, you're fucking." They go back and forth 3 times, arguing who is fucking. You're fucking. No, you are fucking.
Yeah, it just seems like you have to throw out as many F's as possible.
Don't they?
That's it. That's it. You gotta just throw out as many F's as possible.
Doesn't it sound like it's a joke, though? Kind of?
Yeah. I mean, I can tell by their facial expressions that they're obviously serious, or at least.
Oh, I'm glad you're pointing that out, because I'm glad. Yeah, because I was wondering, if this audio was overlaid on, like, Family Guy.
Yeah.
You know?
It would fit. It would fit.
You bloody bastard bitch! You
bastard bitch! Fuck you!
Bloody fuck bitch! Bitch, you fuck you! Fucking bloody bastard! Benchwood bloody! You bloody! No, but why? Bloody no! Why? Bloody fucking accident. Then what you wanna? Why you fuck me? I fuck you, bloody! Bloody bastard! Fuck you!
Anyway, we could go in depth at some point about that video, but it is interesting because they actually do reconcile.
It is interesting.
Because one guy, I feel like this is too boring to talk about, but I'll just do it anyway.
It's fine. It's fine. We're hitting that afternoon wall. Everybody's tired. Let's just nap talk.
Yeah, so one guy made like a traffic error. And the other guy on the street was like calling him out about the traffic thing he did.
Oh, so pedestrian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And then he's like, if you're like driving here, you should be driving like this because this is dangerous, whatever. And the guy's like, blah, blah, blah. And anyway, the funny thing is that they actually come to a productive, like they make progress. They make real progress in their argument of they reconcile their differences in like a productive manner. Like at first, the guy's swearing at him almost like in an aggressive way,
right?
Where it's like a dog barking, where it's like you want to be so aggressive that the other person like has trouble responding, like you're not trying to hear them at all. But then they keep going, and it becomes productive, and it's just surprising to me where an argument can start off so volatile and so cartoonish sounding. But then they actually come to like an agreement and an understanding. And they're like, oh, one guy was like, okay, he definitely was kind of right. And the other guy's like, yeah, he was kind of right too. And they kind of like
weird
in like a fighting
way. You can tell he's trying to de-escalate at one point. The pedestrian, he says something along. He's like, "Why are you like this?" or whatever. You can faintly hear it while the other guy's cursing him out.
Yeah, my friend pointed that out because I was just. The beginning is so funny to me, just like
fucking fuck you.
You are fucking. No, you are fucking. You are fucking. No, you are fucking. It's just like that part was just hilarious to me, and then I showed it to my friend. He's like, "Oh yeah, if you actually watch it, they actually like come to an agreement." And I was like, "Wow, you're right. That's crazy." I wouldn't have expected that from the beginning of how it starts.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to be the funniest arguers, though, the Indians do. So online, when we're joking in Indian, we're always just like, fuck you, bloody, fuck you.
Do you end up coming to an agreement?
I don't know. All right, that was pretty good, huh?
No.
Rufio, he's a beefcake.
Stop it. But, you cannot sexualize young men.
If you're a girl, leave a comment below. Is Rufio attractive to you? And what is it about him?
It's the scowl. It's got to be the weathered scowl.
He's a naughty bee. Look at that face, dude. He's clearly a naughty bee.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, the girls like bad boys. Or at least baby girls do. The reason older girls don't like naughty bees as much is like they still actually do.
Because they've dealt with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, they know that that's wrong now.
They still are attracted, but they know better.
Right.
Because they've had enough naughty bees.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll finish. I almost want to finish with one thing I was learning about attraction recently, although I feel like it's not that funny. It's just interesting, I guess. But
go for it. Shoot. Tell me what you find interesting.
So, in my attraction research, there was a guy who was at a beach in California. He was going around interviewing all these different girls, asking them what they found attractive in a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And every single girl was attracted to like a different number of things. None of them had anything in common of what they were attracted to, which was crazy that there were so many different things that girls can be attracted to in a guy. There was one thing, though, that they all did have in common that they were attracted to. Not all of them, but a lot of them said this was one thing that most of them said, and that was muscles. So,
muscles.
I thought that was interesting.
You gotta be a beefy boy.
Apparently muscles are helpful. Although, it's very complex, like we were saying, because like if a guy, obviously, if you're mentally a certain way, that's extremely attractive regardless of like, you don't need muscles. If you're like, if you're on top of the game mentally.
If you're
funny, confident, successful, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, go-getter.
Go-getter.
Got that riz, as they say now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop it.
But anyway, so I saw this. That was interesting, and then more recently I saw this matrix. This attractiveness matrix.
Attractiveness matrix.
Yeah, so for guys, it's so simple. Like, there's the physical attraction, there's the mental compatibility, whatever. That's like 99% of attraction for guys. It's so simple.
Mm-hmm.
But then for girls, it's like all these things. So I saw it made into a grid. And on the horizontal axis, it's basically the naughty bee axis.
Mm.
So the more of a bad boy you are, the more attractive you are in like a visceral, immediate sense. Like if a girl sees you,
right,
she's down, like, for the naughty bees right away. But then there's the protector-provider axis, which is like the vertical axis, where it's like if you're successful and have your shit together, that's attractive in like a different way. That's not quite as sexual, but as of like having a successful partner to take care of your family is attractive to girls. And that's why often you'll see girls in these relationships where they're with a guy who's successful, maybe a business guy, works at the office, maybe he's not a naughty bee.
No, not a naughty.
But he's bringing in the bread, he's providing, he's satisfying all of these other needs.
Uh-huh.
But then the girls still want that naughty bee action, so they go off to the side.
Oof.
And now they've got... So they say Prince Charming has both. Prince Charming, he's at the diagonal top. He's 100% naughty bee, but also 100... But also...
I can't take naughty bee.
It's so good. Dude, Matt and Shane is the best podcast. It's one of the best podcasts. They're so funny. I'll have to I think I might have sent you one, but I've been meaning to send you because I only have like 3 favorite podcasts, and I should just send you one of each episode, and then you'll understand. But so yeah, Prince Charming, he's best of both worlds. He's 100% naughty bee.
Yeah.
Because he can like slay dragons and ride horses and swing a sword.
Okay.
He's a badass.
Yeah.
But he's also top of the vertical axis, where he's rich, he's successful, he's well known, good provider. Like that's that other thing that females like. So if you can have both of those axes, you're the ultimate Prince Charming.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I found out about girls recently. So it's interesting because it's like, yeah, they want this one type of guy for like some things, provide some needs satisfied, and then there's the other axis that, is the more like short-term bad, like mistake kind of guy. But there's like but that
I don't understand that part of the attraction.
I think it's because of domination.
What?
So like so nature is vicious and brutal. Animals just eat each other. They just have claws and teeth. And if you're not a vicious, brutal animal, you're gonna die in nature. So I think that's where that part comes from.
So this is like deep rooted.
Oh yeah.
This is like
super
primal instinct type deal. Okay.
For sure. Yeah,
Makes sense.
I thought that was interesting because I never knew any of that really.
I wonder if there's a point in evolution where they only become concerned with providing.
Yeah, I mean,
we are not in the hunter-gatherer stages.
No, but it takes like millions of years to evolve, though. And humanity resets every few 100,000 years. An asteroid wipes out all the Earth. There's like 1% of humanity survives, and they build civilization over again. So unless we can sustain for millions of years without being wiped out, I don't think we'll ever evolve to the point of girls not deeply desiring naughty beasts.
Okay, fair enough.
But, all right, that was a good ending. I was a little nervous about it, but that was fun.
Rufio.
Rufio. Oh my god! You're such a naughty baby. All right, good one, mate.
Yeah.
Hopefully the cameras worked out this time.